Hey, welcome back to another video. My name is LUNARWASLOST, and let's just get it out the way. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, and if you want to subscribe. If not, dislike it. Get angry in the comments, do what you want. But welcome back, and I don't even know where I was gonna take this video, but lately I think sharing how I feel like I did on my old channel benefited me really well when it came to just commentary. And low-key, it's been wild. As I receive more downloads from my higher self and connect more with them, with her, with this all-powerful, I can't label this powerful shit with human shit, but in all seriousness, there's this thing that I definitely believe in, where it's before you hit a super high point, you have to hit a super low one. And if you hit a super low point in your life, or a low vibration, it's getting you prepared for all the high shit you're about to experience. And definitely that has been one. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've been scratching my head at like videos to make, but I can make them, but I was actually making them and deleting them. Like, I'd make like 5 or 6, delete them, edit it and everything, delete footage. And I was like, what is going on? And I just realized, like, there is no fight. Don't fight through it. Just let it flow. And I realized allowing myself to really just be calm with this energy, I've been able to get through the block. There was never no block. There was a block I was creating for myself. But I've been able to overcome the hump, and thank goodness that I have been, because holy shit, I was like sitting here having to be like, I'm a god, remember, I'm a god. Like, I don't do this shit. Like, I got rid of these entities that are serving me. The fuck is stress? That's not real in my reality. What the fuck is anxiety, depression? Those entities are gone. I was creating those shits. But the low vibrations definitely hit sometimes, especially what you intake. That's why I made that video about attention. So if you haven't seen it, watch that shit. It's a really good video talking about what you put your attention to. It really feeds your vibration. And I peeped that I'm really fragmenting a lot of my stuff. Like in that video, I don't know if I mentioned, but a lot of things I'll talk about will pop up in algorithms, and other people have seen this happen, where you talk about something and an ad pops up for it. Because that's exactly what it is. It's all your mind. It's like harvesting your mind. And if you look up Murd and Mercy by B.O.B., he even has it in one of the songs where he raps, says a bunch of, really conscious shit, giving you gems. And then at the end of the song, it's, how about you try our new Jimmy Dean sausage or something like that, because that's the mind control. But it's really funny, because I've been peeping that with a lot of stuff I've been watching. Like, I'll think about playing a game, then all of a sudden a YouTuber pops up with this game. I'm like, okay, yeah, I see what they're doing. So I should play the game, make a video, and not even pay attention to anything. And Israel Adesanya said once that, remember, when you go on things to watch stuff, either watch things for your entertainment or try to search anything that you want to experience, but never randomly fall down a hole of search and stuff, which I always hear people talk about. And it's funny, because I think he made that in timing with everyone talking about that more and more. But some of these loopholes end up spiraling you down some conscious stuff, so maybe get lost in them. But yeah, don't get lost in stuff, because I feel like different entities are at play and could fuck around with you, like little trickster entities that may exist. But in all seriousness, yeah, I feel like I've been at a low lately, and I just knew part of it really had to do with what I was paying attention to and what I was hearing. So there's actually someone I was talking to recently who would talk to me about stuff, and I literally had to tell them, like, hey, like, it's not you, but just like, be careful what you talk about, because certain things could really like bring a lower vibe, like just mess up the vibe, like low vibrations, literally. And I think one of those things was news, like bad news feeding in the like. So it was like, I think it was like a TikTok thing, I can't remember, or some shit. And I'm just like, why even pay attention to that? Like, I wouldn't pay attention to stuff like that. And that was the key right there. I wouldn't. Exactly. So being in your own frame, you either like shut that shit down and just be like, I don't want to talk about this, because it's just like a low vibe. But I'm learning that now, like, holy shit, to be more polarizing, and even it's feeding into making my content. So, hitting this low was really, really good, because I was sitting here tripping, sitting here going like, what am I doing with my videos and stuff like this, and like getting trapped in just thought. And it's like, that's the problem. I'm thinking it's almost like it's an old frame trying to pull me back. Like that's maybe what the title of this video should be called, is when the old you tries to pull back, fight it. When the old you tries to pull back, don't fight it, but I mean, use your newer you that you're being to say goodbye to that one. Be like, you'll always be a part, but you will never be a fallback. There will never be a fallback plan on you. Nope. I'm choosing to be this new identity, and I'm sticking with it. That's a lot of the reason people can't stick to actually working out and losing weight and stuff like that, is because you have to take the identity of that new you see. You have to be and act and align with that version of yourself. You can't just do it for one day or you fall right back. And that's why people, even like with quitting smoking and stuff like that, that's why they fall right back. But other than that, I don't really talk too much on that stuff. I just know the real like science behind it. But for people who are really trying to get out of it, that's what it is. You have to align yourself to the thoughts and feelings of that version of yourself that you see. Even if it's not here right now, it technically is. Because you can feel those emotions and how good they feel of the version of yourself you see. So keep those emotions up. Load that shit into a sword, a shield, or whatever you need, and shield yourself from them old patterns trying to pull you back. And trust me, it will try at everything to pull you back, because understand, nothing is separated. This whole game is connected. While some things may not, like, it was funny. One of my exes who ended up learning, she tried to tell me that everything is not that deep. And truly, everything isn't that deep, but everything is connected. And that is the true occult science, occult knowledge, that everything is connected. Everything is connected. Understand that. So literally, you stub your toe before you get into work, that is connected to something, whether you know it or not. Trust me, this shit is crazy. It sounds so stupid. It sounds so childish. Like, you could stub your toe on the way to work, when you get back from work, when you were going in the kitchen to whip up yourself from snacking, you're just like, damn, why do I keep stubbing my toe? Because it's all connected. There's some signs you got to get. I know it sounds so funny, but I'm serious. It's that crazy. Like, yo, the reason I bring that up is this is actually a good thing. I just thought of it. Wow, these ideas are so flowing now. It's Drake dropped a bag of Skittles, and he made this post before. I don't know if anyone remembers this. And I think it was like only red ones fell out or some shit. It was a bag of Skittles or gummies. And he said, I guess there's an L that's coming up that I'm going to have to take. And maybe he didn't have to take it, but that brings me to the low and the high point thing, is maybe that was his super low point that he had to hit, what was ever coming, and that was symbolizing it. And he just remembered it from past life, who knows. But that's getting into another story. But that's a good example right there. He dropped that bag and like only red ones fell out, or whatever it was. It was something that was all the same that came out of a bag. And he was like, damn, there's a pattern he's going to have to go through. And that's what I mean. Sounds so silly, right? And people probably like, why the fuck did he make that post? Well, he made that shit for the ones who got it. So yeah, you have to hit a super, super low point to hit a high point sometimes. And understand that those low points are teaching you to deal with the patterns if they come back again. So you got to go through the trials. So when it comes to face you again, you're like, man, this is nothing. I've been through these feelings and I can get over it right now. Because you choose the way you feel. You choose what you experience. So, definitely the version of you that you want to be demands that your ass hits the level up. You need to hit the level up. And leveling up isn't easy. There's a lot of XP you gotta gain before you hit a level up, right? So that XP will come with you deciding to be that person now. And then the level up will be you initially that rewiring your entire reality as that. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna close the curtains on this one. But yeah, I've been feeling at a low point, but I kicked that shit to the curb. I absorbed that shit and fired it, or actually loaded it up in a clip and fired that shit. I am no longer in that rut, thank goodness, because I got videos to push out and I can successfully do it, so I'm glad. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.